comment,
and subscribe for more content.
Where's the notification bell?
It's to the right of you.
Oh.
What's up, guys? DK Wrestler here from a Funko podcast, and in today's video, I'm going to be ranking every New York Comic Con exclusive Funko Pop from 2011 to 2017. But before that happens, make sure you press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, let's check it out. So like I said, in today's video, we are going to be ranking every New York Comic Con exclusive Funko Pop released from 2011 to 2017, and talk about perfect timing for this video because this past Friday, Funko actually did announce some early reveals for 2021 New York Comic Con exclusives. And the reason it's only 2011 to 2017 is because doing all of the New York Comic Con exclusives that have existed over these years would be just a huge video, and already discussing about 2011 to 2017 is going to be a huge video since we are going to be talking about approximately 100 to 110 pops, which without further ado, get your snacks and get your drinks, because we're ranking every New York Comic Con exclusive pop from 2011 to 2017. Alright guys, so here is every New York Comic Con exclusive pop released from 2011 to 2017. There is a lot to go through, over 100 pops, which the categories for this will be Burn It, Could Have Been Better, Not Bad, Really Good, and the top one being Amazing. And I think when I put these in each of the categories, they're going to be in no specific order like the majority of these ranking videos that we do on this channel, except for maybe Really Good and Amazing. But other than that, I think for Not Bad, Could Have Been Better, and Burn It, it's just going to be no specific order, but those pops will be in those categories. So kicking off, we got ourselves the Batgirl, which was from 2016, I believe, which I think also this is no specific order of starting off from 2011 to 2017, is just in some random order as shown on here. So we're starting off with Batgirl, which I think it's not bad. I think the detail is pretty good, especially for the year that it was made, where Funko wasn't quite putting detail into a lot of these pops yet. Then we got ourselves from 2016, it is the Rainbow Batman, which I'm going to put this under Really Good, mainly because I have a little bit of a soft spot for this pop, because I remember going into my local EB Games, I believe this was at, where it was shared to here in Canada, so GameStop in the US, and I seen it and I thought about getting it, but I didn't. So it's got a bit of a soft spot for me of why it's really good. Then we got ourselves the metallic White Lantern Batman, also from 2016, and I'm going to put this under Could Have Been Better. It's not the greatest Batman, but it's still like not too bad. Then we have the Darkest Night Batman, which was shared with Toy Tokyo, and I'm actually going to put this in front of the Rainbow Batman and Really Good. I just really like the detail overall of not only the way that it's posed for the body, but also the way the face is, where it's got a mouth and the different color kind of eyes, because you got the white eyes with the black on the background. Really cool, and it stands out really well compared to a lot of Funko Pops. Then we have the Killing Joke Joker, which was from 2016 also, and this is going to be the first one going under Amazing, just because once again it's that kind of soft spot where I remember going to my local EB Games and seeing this pop in store when it released for New York Comic Con that year, and I remember seeing how cool the detail was with this pop, and I think a lot of people do enjoy this pop. Then we got ourselves Chef Deadpool, which I will put this under Not Bad. Super Saiyan Trunks, I'll actually put this under Really Good in between the two Batmans, because I like the overall detail, and at least it's not, you know, your Goku or your Vegeta in this case for different Dragon Ball Funko Pops. Then we got ourselves both the Square Bear and Bubby Bear from Hanna-Barbera lineup, and I'll put this under Not Bad, honestly. Reason being is it's not that bad of a pop, to be honest, but I don't think it's really good in terms of the detail, but I think it's not bad. Then we got Olivia Moore from iZombie, and I'm going to put this under Not Bad also, just because it's simply not that bad of a pop. It's got some cool different color eyes, and it's just like a human pop, I assume. So it's just like kind of a generic mode, but there's a little bit of detail in it. Then we got ourselves Hawk Girl, which I'm going to put this under Really Good, actually in front of the Super Saiyan Trunks. I like the detail overall with this pop, and I think those white eyes really stand out with kind of the dark colors involved with this pop. Then we got the Mangala Gorilla 2-pack, which I'm going to also put this in Not Bad. I think it's pretty detailed, especially for a pop made in 2016, or a 2-pack pop that was made in 2016. Then we got ourselves Thunderbeam from Mega Man, which I'm going to put this in front of the Batman in Could Have Been Better. It's basically just a repaint of essentially a Mega Man pop, and there's nothing really to it that appeals to me. Then we got the glow-in-the-dark Wolfman, which I'm also going to put this in Could Have Been Better. I don't know why that didn't work right there. No specific order. It's just, we've already seen, normal Wolfman at this point, and even a flocked one would be better to own than essentially this glow-in-the-dark one, in my opinion. Then we got Captain Barbossa with the monkey from Pirates of the Caribbean, and I'm going to put this in between the Hawk Girl and the Darkest Knight Batman. Details really cool with this character, and it's pretty much kind of our first Poppin' Buddy without being called a Poppin' Buddy per se. Then we got ourselves the Metallic Power Ranger, which it's under not bad. It's not bad. It makes sense for this to be metallic because of the way the outfit is. Then we got ourselves the Indiana Jones Pop Rides, which I'm going to put this under really good. I thought about putting this under amazing, but I don't know. It just doesn't appeal to me like the older Indiana Jones pops before this. I think all of them came out the same year, but there was like the two normal 4-inch Indiana Jones pops. And yeah, this is cool, but I don't know. There's just something about it that I don't think it's totally amazing, but I do think it's really good. Then we got ourselves the Freddy Funko Pop Rides, which I'm going to put this at the end of really good. I think it's a really cool, unique version of Freddy Funko, but if you know me well, I'm not really the biggest fan of Freddy Funko. Then we got ourselves Knives Chow from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, which I'm going to put this under really good just because of the way they made this version, because this is a part of the movie of Scott Pilgrim where she makes a facial reaction and it's like that. And with the Scott Pilgrim here, I'm actually going to put it in front of, I'll say, the Batman, because I do think the Trunks detail is a bit better than the Scott Pilgrim, but it's not a bad Scott Pilgrim variant. Then we have the Translucent Space Ghost, which I'm going to put this under not bad at the end. Doesn't really appeal to me, but I do think like it makes sense to have this. Qui-Gon Jinn, I'm going to put this under amazing, but I'm going to put it behind the Killing Joke Joker. I have to think about this pop as terms to if I had seen these pops just now as it's releasing in 2016, rather than what we've seen currently where they did make a newer Qui-Gon Jinn Funko Pop, and you can totally say that that one's way better than this one as terms to the detail. For the time that this was released, this was such an amazing pop. Then we got ourselves Biston from Star Wars Rogue One, and I'm going to put this under really good just because of the amount of detail that's in this character. The Strawberry Shortcake 2-pack, I'm going to put this under not bad just because it's really innovative at the time, because Strawberry Shortcake was actually the first set of pops that were actually scented, so to have a 2-pack was really cool, and the fact that they were both scented pops. Then we have the Joker from the Suicide Squad, which I'm going to put this under not bad. The detail's pretty cool, but at the same time, I feel I was not a fan of the Joker from the Suicide Squad, or at least Suicide Squad, I should say, because the Suicide Squad is the new movie that released. But I'm just not really a fan of Jared Leto as Joker, which kind of brings my personal reaction of why it's not bad, but it's not really good. Then we have ourselves Sally with the cat from Nightmare Before Christmas, and this is going to go in between the Hawk Girl and the Captain Barbossa from Pirates of the Caribbean. I like the detail, and it definitely makes sense that Sally has the cat in this case. Then we have Behemoth from Nightmare Before Christmas, and I'm going to put this in between the Sally and the Pirates of the Caribbean pop, mainly because I really like the overall design of this pop, and especially the way they executed the eyes. I think that turned out really well. Then we got Shane Walsh from The Walking Dead. I'm going to put this under not bad because I'm not really the biggest fan of The Walking Dead. Plus, I mean, it's not bad because it's Walking Dead, but it's just a generic human pop in my opinion. And I feel like it's one of those pops where if you showed me the pop out of box and you had me guess what it is, I wouldn't have probably guessed it was a Walking Dead pop, to be honest. Jane Voltry Hooded from Twilight. This also isn't bad. I do like the detail involving the red eyes, and I think that really pops out for this pop. Ickis from Real Monsters. I'm going to put this under really good. I like the detail involving this, and it's no specific order, so it's not meaning to be at the end. I did mention there was a possible order, but not possible order for really good. Buffy the Vampire Slayer 2-pack. I'm going to put this under not bad. The 8-bit Batman, I'm putting it under Burn It as the first pop going in that category. I just feel like it was such a pointless exclusive pop in my opinion. Speaking of pointless exclusive pops, that is definitely going to be the same case with this black chrome Batman. I mean, I understand the black makes sense because that's the main color of Batman's attire, but these chrome pops are just getting so ridiculous at the time. Superman 1, that's not bad. I like the overall design of this Superman, especially with that kind of different retro-like logo. Then we have the 8-bit Dig Dug, which I'm going to put this in not bad because it actually makes sense for Dig Dug to be an 8-bit pop because of the way that the game of Dig Dug was made. The Abominable Snowman, I'm going to put this under really good. I think the detail's really great with this pop. The Flocked Orange Bird, which I think was also a limited piece count for this pop, I'm going to put this under really good. I really like how the orange stands out, and I'm going to put this actually in front of... I'll put it in front of Scott Pilgrim, to be honest. Then we got the First Doctor from Doctor Who, and I'm going to put this under not bad. I mean, it's cool we got the First Doctor, essentially, because I think there was like 13 different Doctors in terms of this series, if I'm not mistaken. So getting the first one and not having it been made previously yet, it's pretty cool. Scrooge McDuck, I'm going to put this in really good. I think it is a really nice looking pop. Actually, I'm going to put it higher. I'm going to put it higher than this pop there. Boom. I think we ended up getting a 10-inch pop later on, which is really cool, but just having this normal 4-inch pop is pretty awesome itself. Then we have Grindelwald from the Fantastic Beasts lineup, and I'm going to put this under not bad. I think this character was also played by Johnny Depp, if I'm not mistaken, so I think that's really cool. Plus, I think it has 2 different eye colors, so I think that's a really cool aspect to this pop. Then we have Lolbit from Five Nights at Freddy's, and this is, you know what? It's not bad. I like how unique they did this because it's not actually a pop body. It's like a shape of the TV, so I'm going to put it not bad, but I don't think it's really good in my opinion. Then we got Bone Daddy from the Fantastic Plastic lineup, and honestly, I'll put this at the end of really good just because of the way the head sculpt is on this pop. I really enjoy that, and that purple outfit really stands out compared to the color of the skull there. I think it's a really cool Fantastic Plastic pop. Then we have Destro from G.I. Joe, which I will put this in not bad. Definitely makes sense that also I'm pretty sure this pop has a chrome head, so to make that color very shiny definitely makes sense. Then we have Lippy the Lion and Hardy Har Har from the Hanna-Barbera lineup, and I'll put both of these in not bad. I think the detail is really nice on these pops. We have Bogart as Snape from Harry Potter, and I'm going to put this under really good. I'll put it in front of the Knives Chow. The detail's really nice, and I think I actually remember this scene as terms to Harry Potter. Then we have the Halloween Goofy and Halloween Donald Duck for the Kingdom Hearts lineup, and these pops, I think I'm going to actually put the Goofy in between the Darkest Knight Batman and the Indiana Jones, and then I think I'm going to put the Donald Duck actually in between. Actually, I'll put it beside. Then we have Enoch and Sleestack from the Land of the Lost, which I think I'm going to put these under not bad. I don't think they're too appealing, but I think the detail is still pretty unique. Then we got Speedy Gonzales from Looney Tunes lineup, and I think my co-host MD Shady would slap me upside the head if I did not put this under amazing. So I'm actually going to put this under amazing in between the Killing Joke Joker and the Qui-Gon Jinn, just because I felt like because Speedy Gonzales, I'm pretty sure he runs fast. It's been a while since I've seen Looney Tunes, but I think, of course, his name's being Speedy Gonzales, he runs fast. So I feel like him in a running motion would have been a little better than just him standing there, but it's still an amazing pop. Then we have the glow-in-the-dark 6-inch Balrog from the Lord of the Rings, and I'm going to put this under really good. I like the detail involved with this pop. It's in front of the Goofy and the Donald because the detail is just pretty insane, but of course, I like Batman better than Lord of the Rings. Then we got the Flocked Lockjaw, which I'm going to put this under not bad. I mean, it's simply not a bad pop. Makes sense for it to be flocked. Old Man Logan, I'll put Old Man Logan in front of the Knives Chow. And now as I think about it, I'm going to move this character up a bit more. Probably in front of... Here, I'll put it there. Flocked Beastman from Masters of the Universe. I'm going to put this under really good. I enjoyed Beastman in Masters of the Universe, and I'll actually put it in front of the Indiana Jones. That might be a little bit controversial. The flocking looks nice, especially with the different colors involved with the Beastman, and it's not in a generic pose. It's in some sort of different pose instead of the arms to the side that you see with kind of these older pops made at the time. And I think also this was one of those 2017 Comic-Con exclusive pops, so you can tell the fact that Funko decided to add more different posings for pops at this time. Then we got James Gunn for the director's lineup, which this isn't bad. I mean, we all know who James Gunn is and all of his different Marvel movies like the Guardians of the Galaxy that he's done. And recently he did the Suicide Squad. So it was cool that they made a pop of him as one of the very first ones for the director's lineup. Then we have Freddie Funko as the Statue of Liberty. And I'm actually going to put this right here in really good. And that's mainly because I feel like this is how Freddie Funko should be executed, because if you've heard some of the different ranking videos I've done, I have basically voiced my opinion on the fact that I'm not a fan of when Funko does Freddie Funko pops where it's just the generic Freddie Funko head and slaps it onto a normal body to say it's Freddie Funko is that. The fact they made the head sculpt look like the Statue of Liberty and it fits with the New York theme is awesome. And that's why I respect this pop and I think it's really good. Then we have the glow-in-the-dark Power Rangers Green Ranger, and I'm gonna put this under could have been better. I mean, did we really need a glow? Probably not, but green is one of the best colors, glow. Then we have two variants of the Dragon Zord from Power Rangers, and we have a gold one and a green one, and I'm gonna put this under really good. No specific order, which is why it's actually, no, I'm gonna put it in a specific order. Oh, where am I putting this? You know what? I'll put it in front of the Pirates of the Caribbean, and I'll put them side by side because they're pretty much similar besides the main color being silver for the head and then gold for the other one. I still think they're both pretty good in their own way. Then we have the black and white Norman Bates, which I think this might actually be one of those New York Comic-Con like first to market pops now as I look at it. So you know what? I'll put it under not bad. Reason being is because I feel like Psycho, when it was made originally, it was a black and white movie. So in that aspect, I feel like it makes sense in that way. Then we have Crumbopulous Michael from Rick and Morty, which I'm going to put this under not bad. The detail's really nice, but I was a better fan of Cornelius Daniel, which ended up being a common pop for the Rick and Morty lineup that had the Szechuan sauce. So I like that character better than this one, but it was cool that they still ended up making this pop. Then we have Sailor V from Sailor Moon, and I'm going to put this under really good. I like the detail involving this pop. 11 with electrodes from Stranger Things. Now, this pop, I'm going to put this at the end of really good. The reason being it's going at the end of really good is it doesn't have too much detail, but it doesn't need to have too much detail because it is just a generic human. But I do like the detail involving the electrodes and everything because it fits in with a very important moment as terms to this first season of Stranger Things, because I think the first season came out in 2017, I believe. It could have been 2016, but the pop was released like a year later. I can't exactly remember. Then we have the 8-bit Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This will go under Burn It. No explanation why. I think we all know the reason. Then we have Vincent and Maximilian from Black Hole Vincent, which I'm gonna put this, I'll put it at the end of not bad, even though there's no specific order, but if I were to rank them, they would go at the end of not bad just because it could have been better, because did we really need these characters and how many people really like this? But it does have a decent amount of detail though, to where it's not bad. Then we have Dwight from The Walking Dead, and I'll put this under really good. Then we got Casual Hulk and the Grandmaster from Thor Ragnarok, and I'm going to put them under really good. I'll put the Hulk, I would say, I'll put it right here. I'll put it right there because Hulk is already a detailed character, but I'm going to put Grandmaster in front of the dragons. No. I'm actually going to put it beside Hulk. Then we have the 8-bit foot soldiers from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and we all know where these are going. I don't even have to explain why. I think you guys get a hang of why these should be under Burn It. These are pointless. Then we got Jim with armor from Troll Hunters, along with and is not just an expression, that is the character's name, and I will put them under not bad. Then we have Dolores Abernathy robot form from Westworld, and I'm going to put this under not bad. I like the way that the eyes are where it's closed. You don't really see that with Pops often. Then we have Zack Ryder from the WWE lineup, which I do own, and I'm going to put this under not bad either. No specific order. It's not in the front. The reason being is I feel like this could have been better. It could have been in really good if they had at least one arm up doing the fist pump, because Zack Ryder was known of doing that during his time in WWE. Plus, it was really cool to see Zack Ryder get his own pop, considering he is a fellow Funko fanatic himself. Then we have Lyanna Mormont and Joaquin Gahar. I can't even pronounce these names. They're from Game of Thrones, and these are going to go under not bad because they simply aren't bad pops, but they aren't the greatest pops either. Then we have the Boba Fett with Slave 1 Pop Deluxe, and I will explain why I didn't say Pop Rides later on, but this is actually going to top amazing in my opinion. This is a great pop for the time that it was made, and it's really cool that we did get a Slave 1 pop. Well, it's Rides, but it's deluxe because Pop Rides actually hasn't reached the number yet for that set where this is in, which I think this is number like 200 something for the Star Wars lineup, and even the Millennium Falcon is 300 something, and the actual Pop Rides lineup has not even, I think it surpassed 100, but it definitely has not surpassed 200 yet. So it's classified realistically as a Pop Deluxe and a part of the Star Wars lineup. Really awesome, and I like the way it's executed. Then we got ourselves Dengar from Star Wars, and I'm going to put this in between the Old Man Logan, and actually I'm going to put it in front of the Old Man Logan. All right, so the next pops we are going to discuss about are all from Star Wars Rogue One, which we have Saw Gerrera, Jyn Erso, a K2SO battle damage, and a Chrome Death Star droid, which I'm going to put them all in not bad, except for the K2SO. I think actually that's pretty good, honestly. I'll put that right there in really good. And then this one can go under not bad. Then we got ourselves the Batman Batmobile Pop Rides, which this was actually one of those ones that were made in, I believe, 2011, 2014, one of the earlier New York Comic Con exclusives. And just based off of nostalgia, I will put it under really good. I'm going to put it actually in front of the Indiana Jones Pop Rides, to be honest. Then we got ourselves Flashpoint Batman, which this pop was from 2011. It was the first and only 2011 New York Comic Con exclusive Funko Pop, which I'll put this under not bad. It's not that bad of an exclusive. Then we have Egon Spangler with the Ecto 1 that's all covered in slime from 2014 New York Comic Con. And I think this pop, I'm going to put this under really good, and I'll actually put it in front of the Batmobile. Then we have Cylon Commander from Battlestar Galactica, and I like the overall detail. I'll put it under not bad. Then we have an orange glow-in-the-dark cat bug from, I don't know what this lineup is, but I'm going to put this under could have been better. Did we really need this pop? Meh. Actually, I'll put it at the end there. Then we got ourselves the Deadpool with the Chimichanga Truck Pop Rides, which this was one of those ones from 2015 New York Comic Con. So we're kind of looking at more of the earlier ones at this point. It's actually going to go under really good in between the Balrog and the Darkest Knight Batman. I've always had a soft spot once again with this pop, and I do enjoy Deadpool, and I kind of wish I did end up getting this because this is going up in price. I think it's close to $200 Canadian at this point, which is a pretty hefty price, but that Chimichanga Truck is pretty sweet, honestly. Then we have the 10th Doctor in the orange spacesuit, which this is not bad. I mean, it's got that old arms to the side pose that Funko Pops have a lot of times, but it's still pretty detailed. Unmasked Power Armor from Fallout. This is also not bad. The Iron Throne 6-inch figure from Game of Thrones. I'm going to put this under not bad. That might be controversial, but I think it was smart for Funko to do this kind of thing where essentially you can have different Funko Pops that aren't Game of Thrones related sitting on the throne, and you can do like Funko Photo a Day challenges that they would eventually do by using that. So I think it's really cool that they actually ended up making the throne just by itself. Then we got ourselves Flocked Cookie Monster from Sesame Street, and I will put this under really good. I like Cookie Monster, so I think it definitely has to go. Oh, where am I putting this? I'll put it in between here. I just feel like I have more of a personal reaction as terms to Cookie Monster than I have with basically a lot of these pops we're discussing about today. Then we got ourselves the alternate universe Fry and Leela 2-pack from Futurama, and I'll put this under not bad. I feel like just having regular Fry and Leela is better than just having this, but it's still cool they made this. Then we have a glow-in-the-dark Hula Minion from Minions or Despicable Me. I don't exactly know. It's one of those, and it's under could have been better. Did we really need a glow-in-the-dark pop of a Minion? Not really. Then we have the blue and white Kratos, and I'm going to put this under not bad because even though it just seems weird to have these colors, actually seeing this pop in person, and I remember this showing up at my EV Games, that it actually looks better in person than when you see this in a glam shot. Then we have the Jack Skellington with Teddy, or Vampire Teddy, kind of Pop and Buddy before it's called Pop and Buddy, and I'm going to put this in front of the Sally. It only makes sense for that case under really good. Then we have the Dinoco Mater from Cars, and I'm going to put this under not bad. I think it was better just to have normal Mater than just Dinoco Mater. Then we have the Patina Cthulhu, which I'll put it under could have been better because I don't really think it was that needed all that much. Rico from Madagascar, this isn't bad. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. Then we got Ricochet Rabbit, both the pink version and the, I guess, normal version, I would assume, which I think one's limited, one's not. I'll put these under not bad for right now because I don't think they are really good, but I don't think they are bad. Then we have ourselves Stan Lee in the superhero costume, which I'll put at the end of really good because I do think it's really good because it's Stan Lee, but I mainly think it's not bad because of essentially that generic pose of him just standing there like that. We have ourselves a 3-pack of Sam, Dean, and Crowley metallic bloody form, and I'm going to put this could have been better. I'm putting it under could have been better because did we really need to have a 3-pack? We could have had a brand new character as terms to Supernatural be made into a Comic-Con exclusive instead of just re-releasing other characters. And last but not least is probably one of the more popular New York Comic-Con exclusives among us Funko fanatics, and it's one of the most faked produced pops in today's age, is the Planet Aurelia Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z, shared with Toy Tokyo in 2014. I'm putting this at the end of not bad, or really good, I should say, because for the time it was really good to see that. But anyways, guys, that is every New York Comic-Con exclusive pop from 2011 to 2017 ranked. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I think sometime around this time next year, we will be doing a 2018 and 2019 ranking video of New York Comic-Con exclusives, just because they are probably close to the amount we did today just in those 2 years alone. Anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's ranking video, make sure you smash that like button. Comment in the comment section below and let me know if you agree or disagree with my list. And did I miss any pops for this list? Because there could be a chance I actually did, since there are so many pops from these years. And like I said earlier, press that subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and hope to see you guys next time. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here. Follow us on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at A Funko Popcast. If you want to check out some of our other content that's featured on our channel, you can click either the playlist that's on your screen right now featuring previous episodes of our weekly podcast, A Funko Popcast, or we have suggested a video for you guys in relation to today's video.